no one civilization has remained for many centuries. So that's why he says, there may be great people might have come and gone in this world, in this country, but they are not remained forever. So one day their kingdom will fall. Prime ministers, there are many prime ministers have come and gone, but no prime ministers have remained forever. So they will also rise, they will also will fall. So that's what he says. History is the story of rise and fall of civilization. This is what the Unknown Community says. So let me come to the last personality, that is our own Prime Minister, first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru. So last personality, that is Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru. So we know Jawaharlal Nehru was lived in the year 1889 to 1964 CE. So he was the first Prime Minister of India. He was the first Prime Minister of India. So he has written books. There are many books Jawaharlal Nehru has written. So what is his works? One is Discovery of India. His work. One is Discovery of India. Discovery of India. So this is one of the books which Jawaharlal Nehru has written. One is Discovery of India. Another book he has written, Glimpses of World History. Glimpses of World History. World History. So this is the book which Jawaharlal Nehru wrote. These are in volumes. When he was in a jail, he wrote to his daughter Indira Gandhi. This is Glimpses of World History. So what are the books of Jawaharlal Nehru? The book of Jawaharlal Nehru is Discovery of India and also the Glimpses of World History. Glimpses of World History. So now let me come to the definition of history of Jawaharlal Nehru. What does he say about the history? What does he say about history? According to Jawaharlal Nehru, history is a story of man. History is a story of man. History is a story of man. History is a story of man from barbarism to civilization. From barbarianism to civilization. So according to the definition of Jawaharlal Nehru, history is a story of man from barbarianism to civilization. So what does it mean? Jawaharlal Nehru says history is a story of man. Here man means inclusive, man and woman, children, everybody it comes. Now from barbarianism to civilization. Barbarianism means, so there were the time where human person was very cruel. He was behaving like animal. He didn't know how to speak. He was killing the animals. He was non-vegetarian. He was killing and eating. Barbarism. There was no culture. There was no civilization. From barbarianism to civilization. So civilization means where human person dignified, where human person respects others, who loves others, understands the ideas of others, who speaks nicely. Now I am speaking to you, you are listening to me. This is a kind of a good civilization. Barbarianism is going and hitting, killing and not giving respect to anybody else. This is called barbarianism. So according to Nehru, the history is a story of man, human person, that from barbarianism to civilization. My dear friends, today we have discussed many things. So we discussed the meaning of the history, at the same time the definitions of history. So as I said, many people have given different types of history, but overall history is a record. History is which seeks for truth. There are many people who have given the definitions of history. From the exam point of view, for you these are the 6 personalities are very important. So we have discussed here the definitions of history of Herodotus. He lived the 5th century BCE. Then we discussed about Saint Augustine, who also gave the explanation of history and his work. We also discussed about Karl Marx, his work and his definition. J.B. Bury also has written his work and his definition. Arnold Toynbee and Jawaharlal Nehru. At the end, we discussed about his definition of history. At the same time, the work of history discovery of India, glimpses of world history. So, in these chapters, we get the questions are: one is what is the meaning of history? Second is who is the mother of history? Third one is any personalities, definitions of history and their work. So thank you very much. See you soon for next video.